Europe has always been a tapestry of cultures, languages, and experiences, drawing travelers from every corner of the globe. But the landscape of European travel is changing. As we venture further into the 21st century, staying informed about the latest travel regulations and trends is more crucial than ever. This means understanding new visa requirements, navigating digital border control systems, and planning for the financial implications of tourist taxes. While these changes may seem daunting at first, they ultimately aim to create a safer, smoother, and more sustainable travel experience for everyone. So, let's dive in and explore the key changes awaiting travelers in 2025 and beyond. Navigating these evolving regulations may seem like an added layer of complexity, but consider it an investment in maximizing your European adventure. Armed with the right information and a spirit of adaptability, you'll be well prepared to embrace the new era of European travel. In the following sections, we'll unpack each of these changes, providing you with the knowledge and practical tips to navigate them with confidence. In our increasingly digital world, it's no surprise that technology is playing a larger role in travel. Across Europe, border control is undergoing a digital transformation, with new systems designed to enhance security and streamline the process for travelers. One of the most significant changes is the implementation of the Entry-Exit System, or EES. Say goodbye to passport stamps and hello to facial recognition scanners and fingerprint readers. The EES will track the entry and exit of travelers from non-EU countries, replacing manual stamping with a fully digital system. This system not only improves efficiency, but also makes it significantly more difficult for travelers to overstay their visas. But that's not all. In addition to the EES, Europe is introducing the European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS, for travelers from 60 visa-exempt countries. Similar to the ESTA required for entry into the United States, the ETIAS requires travelers to apply online and pay a small fee before their trip. The good news is that once approved, the ETIAS is valid for multiple trips over a 3-year period, or until your passport expires. While the UK may no longer be part of the European Union, it remains a popular destination for travelers. However, visitors from certain countries will need to familiarise themselves with the UK's new Electronic Travel Authorisation, or ETA system. Starting January 8, 2025, citizens of the US, Canada and Australia will be required to obtain an ETA before boarding a flight to the UK. The application process is straightforward and can be completed online, with a cost of £10, approximately $12.75. The UK government advises applying at least 72 hours in advance, as most applications are processed within a few hours, but some may take up to 3 business days. As of April 2, 2025, the ETA requirement will also extend to EU citizens, with the exception of British and Irish citizens. This new system reflects the UK's commitment to strengthening border security and managing migration following its exit from the EU. In a move that will simplify travel for many, the Schengen Zone, Europe's zone of passport-free travel, is set to expand in 2025. Bulgaria and Romania will become the newest members of this 27-country bloc, eliminating border checks for travelers moving between these countries and other Schengen members. This expansion is fantastic news for those who dream of seamless road trips through Eastern Europe. Imagine driving from Vienna to Budapest, then onward to Transylvania without the hassle of border crossings. This newfound ease of movement is expected to be a boon for tourism in both Bulgaria and Romania. Travelers will now find it much simpler to incorporate these culturally rich countries into their itineraries, and local businesses, from hotels to restaurants, are likely to benefit from increased visitor numbers. The price of paradise. Tourist taxes on the rise. As more and more travelers venture off the beaten path, European cities and regions are grappling with the challenges of overtourism. To manage the influx of visitors and fund the upkeep of their infrastructure and natural treasures, many destinations are implementing new tourist taxes or increasing existing ones. One of the most talked about examples is Venice, which is introducing a controversial daily visitor tax ranging from 3 to 10 euros, depending on the season. This move aims to curb the number of day trippers and encourage overnight stays, which contribute more to the local economy. Greece is also significantly increasing its nationwide daily tourist tax to €2, with the potential for it to rise to €8 per day during the peak season. This means that a family vacationing for a week could end up paying a substantial amount in additional fees. Elsewhere, Portugal's Madeira Island is implementing a €3 per day charge for those who want to hike its stunning trails, a measure designed to protect the island's fragile natural environment from the impact of mass tourism. Golden visas, shifting sands of opportunity. For those seeking a more permanent European adventure, golden visa programs have become an increasingly popular pathway to residency. These programs offer citizenship or residency in exchange for substantial investments in the country's economy. However, the landscape of golden visas is shifting. Some countries are re-evaluating their programs, tightening requirements, or shifting their focus to attract different types of investors. Greece, for instance, is pivoting its golden visa program to attract entrepreneurs and startup businesses. The new startup pathway offers residency to individuals who invest €250,000 in Greek startups, aiming to stimulate innovation and create jobs. Meanwhile, the future of Spain's golden visa program remains uncertain. While initially slated to end, the program's fate now hangs in the balance due to a Senate veto, reflecting the ongoing debate surrounding the benefits and drawbacks of these programs. Parlez-vous, Français? Language proficiency takes center stage in France. France, the land of romance, fine dining, and rich history, has always held a particular allure for travelers and expats alike. But if you're dreaming of living in France long-term, brushing up on your French is more important than ever. The French government is introducing mandatory language proficiency tests for residency applications, requiring a basic level of French to live and work in the country. This means you'll need to demonstrate your ability to handle everyday conversations, understand simple written texts, and discuss topics related to work, school, and leisure activities. These new language requirements reflect France's emphasis on integration. By ensuring that long-term residents possess a basic understanding of the French language, the government aims to foster social cohesion and facilitate a smoother transition into French society. Adapting to the times tips for seamless European travel in 2025. With all these changes on the horizon, it's understandable to feel a bit overwhelmed. But don't let the evolving landscape of European travel deter you from planning your dream trip. By adapting to these new regulations and embracing a bit of pre-trip preparation, you can ensure a smooth and enjoyable European adventure. Here are some practical tips to keep in mind. 1. Do your research. Before you book your flights, take the time to research the specific visa and entry requirements for all the countries you plan to visit. Check if you need to apply for an ETIAS or an ETA, and ensure your passport is valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. 2. Embrace technology. Familiarize yourself with digital border control systems like the ETIAS. Download the relevant apps and be prepared to use facial recognition scanners and fingerprint readers at border crossings. 3. Factor in tourist taxes. When budgeting for your trip, be sure to account for any tourist taxes that may apply in the destinations you plan to visit. These fees can add up, especially if you're traveling with family or for an extended period. 4. Learn the lingo. If you're planning on an extended stay in France, consider enrolling in a French language course or using language learning apps to improve your communication skills. 5. Stay informed. Travel regulations can change quickly, so stay up to date on the latest news and advisories from your government's travel website or embassy. The future of European exploration. Change is an inevitable part of travel. As Europe adapts to the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century, we can expect to see further innovation in travel technology, sustainability initiatives, and ways to preserve the continent's cultural heritage. While some changes may require adjustments to our travel styles, they ultimately aim to create a more enriching, responsible, and enjoyable experience for everyone. So, embrace the adventure, pack your bags, and get ready to explore the ever-evolving tapestry of Europe in 2025 and beyond.